Please be seated. I am Jim Smith, Dean of the Ohio University Lancaster campus and Pickering Center. It is my privilege to welcome the candidates for graduation, honorees, families, students, faculty and staff, administrators, and friends to the Lancaster campus Honors Convocation. This is a special day for all of us as we honor the accomplishments of our students and faculty. Dr. Dwayne Nellis was named the 21st president of Ohio University on February 22nd, 2017. As an internationally recognized scholar and a national higher education leader, Dr. Nellis brings nearly 4 decades of experience in academia as a president, provost, dean, and professor to Ohio University. Dr. Nellis would like to share some thoughts with us and our graduates tonight.
Congratulations, graduates. As president of Ohio University and on behalf of our fine faculty and staff, I'm delighted to welcome family, friends, and most especially our graduates to today's ceremony. As we near the end of our time together, graduates, I ask you, who do you want to be after today? I hope your time at Ohio University has made that answer a bit more clear. But know that the answer today may not be the same answer in 5 years, 10 years, 20, and really that's okay, because the world doesn't stop evolving, and neither should you. Your professions will continue to evolve, and you must continue to evolve too. Never stop learning. Instill a curiosity and thirst for knowledge in your children. Raise the next generation to be kind and compassionate. Employers will always be looking for critical thinkers, good communicators, collaborators, problem solvers, leaders. These skills you acquired right here at Ohio University. So take your lessons, your new skills, and use them for good. Congratulations on receiving your degree, and welcome to a very special group that is more than 230,000 strong, Ohio University alumni.
It is my honor to introduce Mayor David Scheffler, who will provide our invocation. For those that are able, please stand for the invocation.
God of all creation and sustainer of life, only you know the path that has brought each person here. And we thank you for directing their steps and intersecting their lives for this brief but shining time. They have met opportunities and faced challenges that have shaped who they are today. Please use the wisdom they have gained as a blessing for others. May they always encourage others to live in harmony and create a world in which there is peace, inclusiveness, and justice. May they find inspiration in the beauty and whimsy of your creation, and may they never lose the love you have woven into their very souls. Thank you, Creator, for this university and for the faculty and staff who have given of themselves to help these honorees succeed through their teaching and mentoring, and most essentially, working diligently behind the scenes to meet their needs and keep them on track. Help these graduates to stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love. Amen.
Please be seated. For many of us entering this room today, we recall memories of events and decisions that led us to attending Ohio University. On this day, commemorating achievement and marking a change from student to graduate, it is important to look back, but it is also important to look to the future. Perhaps this is an opportunity to reflect on the journey and contemplate, how did you get here? Each person may have a different each person may have a different answer. Hard work, sacrifice. The sacrifice you made yourself, or the sacrifices of others that made it possible for you to take classes. Some may say they did it all on their own, but many attended classes with the help of others that took different forms of help. Time, money, showing love and encouragement. Students, remember to thank those that supported you on your journey of education. They have wisely invested in you and your future. Students, this is the day you've been waiting for, and a day you have earned. A day that has been marked by your hard work and your perseverance. Many of you will say that your experience in higher education has changed you. You likely gather information, analyze data, and think critically about situations in ways that are different compared to when you first started your education. And chances are you have discovered you can do more than you thought you ever could. You certainly have read more books, learned more facts, memorized more facts, and consumed more coffee and got by on far less sleep than you ever had before. You have reached a milestone. You will no doubt hear that this ceremony, a commencement, is really more about going forth from this point in your life than it is about looking back. You have not reached the end, but are only just beginning on the journey of your career and the life that is before you. Ohio University celebrates the promise that is within its students. I encourage you to take time to reflect on your accomplishments, and also to take time to set new goals so that you can reach new heights in your personal and professional goals. My hope is that you will follow your passions, write your own story, and discover all the promise that is within you. In the moving words of William Ernest Henley in his famous poem, Invictus, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, I am the master of my fate, I am the master of my soul. The path ahead may not be exactly as you imagined. There will be obstacles here and there along the way. Trust in yourself and know that you have what you need to begin your journey. Write your own story. Celebrate your successes. As you hear the speakers tonight, our purpose is to congratulate you on your accomplishments and encourage you to achieve your dreams. We also acknowledge the contributions and efforts of the faculty, family, and guests in helping students reach their goal. As we begin our ceremony this evening, I'd like to take a moment to offer a brief historical perspective and to honor our collective past. Since the mid-1800s, the land we are now sitting on was used as a fully operational county farm. In April of 1967, ground was broken to start this campus, and following a year-long construction project, the first building on the Ohio University Lancaster campus, Brazy Hall, was completed. The first campus cohort began in the fall of 1968. While Ohio University has been providing access to higher education in this region since 1956, in many ways it was the construction of Brazy Hall that was symbolic of the hopes and dreams the community had for the future. One of the important things about a regional campus is our connection to the community and Ohio University Lancaster has received strong support from the community even before those first classes started in 1956. Today, leaders of our community participate in meetings of what we call the Coordinating Council. They stay informed of campus planning and provide engaged suggestions for the advancement of our mission to serve the students of our community. At this time, I'd like to ask Mayor Scheffler, a member of our Coordinating Council, to come forward and provide his thoughts on this occasion.
Thank you, Dean Smith. The Coordinating Council is this campus's liaison to the community. It is made up of members of the business, professional, government, and education sectors. Our role is to help facilitate Ohio University Lancaster's integration into the community and its utilization as a resource, which of course includes celebrating events like this honors convocation. Needless to say, we, and especially me as the mayor, are eager to welcome these new graduates as potential workforce members, homeowners, taxpayers, that's important, parents, and community volunteers. We look forward to their involvement as contributing citizens and hope that they will find their way back to this campus frequently for additional education, cultural events, and giving back to the university. This ceremony is confirmation that another class is launched, our mission is being fulfilled, and Ohio University's promise lives. Congratulations to the graduates and good luck.
Thank you, Mayor Scheffler. You have heard my perspective as dean, the perspective of a community leader. Now we hear the student perspective. Ms. Emma Caldwell, Vice President of Service for Alpha Phi Omega, Vice President for Phi Theta Kappa, and a graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Communication, will speak on behalf of the students of the campus. Please welcome Emma.
The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Aristotle. Well, you are right, Aristotle. As I reflect back on this quote, it seems to perfectly fit my own academic journey. The beginnings of my educational career were very bitter, tumultuous at best. As a young student, I had an IEP after being diagnosed with dyslexia, and I was often told that my chances of academic success were highly unlikely. Because of this, my teachers told me that I wasn't college material and that I should come up with an alternative plan for my future. It was during this time that I made a promise to my parents to prove all of the naysayers wrong. My parents had been my greatest support system, and I promised them that I would always seek to do what was right, even when it was not easy. After I graduated high school, I had no idea what I wanted from the future of life and myself. I had no major, no direction, no purpose. And with no immediate vision for my future, I enrolled as a freshman at Ohio University Athens campus in an attempt to prove my high school teachers wrong. Growing up in Athens made OU seem like the most logical option, and I thought at the time that I would soon find my place in the world, my home. However, this was not meant to be. After my first 15 weeks of my freshman year, I was failing all but one of my classes, had sunk my GPA down to the depths of the Mariana Trench, and had successfully landed myself a very comfy place on academic probation. Something that would take me nearly 3 semesters to overcome, and only then by 2 points. And if that all wasn't the worst part, it also seemed like everyone, except myself, had found their place in the world, like they had found their home. But what I didn't realize then was that I would soon find my own home within these very walls. For many people, home is something that you can touch and see, a person, a place, or a contact in our phones. But during my time here at OUL, I found that home is something entirely different. Home is more than a place made of brick and steel and glass, or a person made of flesh and bone. It's a feeling. It's that feeling you get when someone asks you how your day is going, when they bring you Starbucks because they know that you're going through a really rough patch, or they bring you homemade soup for lunch just because. That feeling is love and appreciation, and in my most humble opinion, that is where you find your home. During the past 3 years, I can honestly say that I have felt these within the people of OUL, and because of this, you all have become my home. My professors have provided me with unwavering support as they guided and nurtured me on my path. You all have taught me how going the extra mile is always worth it. They continue to inspire me because they provided me with the one thing I needed the most, a chance to succeed, to show me that impossible really just means that I'm possible. Even the non-teaching faculty, whose constant commitment to the students and their education impacts so many. You all are the heart of this institution. You all have taught me the true meaning of courage, passion, and strength of conviction, and more importantly, how to find my own superpowers. At the time that I was writing this, I was more than 6 weeks away from graduating and had just spent the previous day at a major conference held here on campus. When I sat down to start writing, I found myself quite uninspired. So very early that morning, I climbed to the top of Mount Pleasant, or I should admit I huffed to the top. I really didn't climb. As I reached the top and gazed over this town, a profound sense of realization washed over me. I had found my inspiration. I realized that life is like climbing Mount Pleasant. First, you have your idea. You set the goal, you put on your tennis shoes, and you leave to start off on your journey. During this adventure, you may, like myself, have to take a few breaks along the way, but that's okay. Because those breaks aren't a sign of weakness. They don't mean that you have to give up and climb back down. They mean that you're bettering yourself for what's to come. You're catching your breath and resting your heart, all so that when you start again, you can reach the peak and enjoy the view. Today, having reached the top of my Mount Pleasant, I stand before you having completed my associates in deaf studies and sign language interpreting, my bachelor's in communication studies, and have accepted a graduate teaching position at West Virginia University for the fall of 2018. So even with the bitter start to my academic journey, it has all ended sweet, making Aristotle right once again. The fruits of our bitter climb make the view all the sweeter. As we walk across this stage, we end one journey but start another. And while I don't know where the next road will take me, I do know that OUL and the people here have forever impacted me. You all have become my home, and as we depart on our own great big adventures, I hope you all will feel just the same as me, a little bit homesick. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2018. Welcome home and welcome to the start of your adventure.
Thank you. Please welcome Dr. Pamela Kaler, Associate Lecturer of Communication Studies and recipient of the Phi Theta Kappa Professor of the Year Award in 2017, who will speak on behalf of the faculty.
Thank you, Dean Smith, council members, alumni, fellow faculty, staff, graduates, parents, and friends. I want to also thank Phi Theta Kappa, one of the oldest and most prestigious student groups at OUL, for selecting me for Professor of the Year last year, and a special thank you to graduating senior Jacqueline Elk for nominating me in the selection process. Thank you for this opportunity. On behalf of the faculty, I'm honored and humbled and deeply grateful to celebrate your success with you and to pass on some suggestions and inspiration for the next part of your journey. When I thought about what I wanted to share with you over the last few months, 3 things came to mind that I have found on my own journey. These are 3 things that I have found for sure. First, from my own life, I know that it's vitally important to find your passion. I came to this understanding after working many jobs. In several of these positions, I wasn't happy because I never believed in the work. So I returned to school to pursue my passion in higher education. It's never too late. I earned my doctorate at the young age of 44, and I absolutely love what I do today. So I implore you to hone your knowledge and skills to develop your superpowers and become the best of whatever you want to be. Success and happiness are often judged or defined by professional achievement and financial reward. But for me, my own personal happiness is influenced by my relationships, by lifelong learning, and seeing my own purpose in the world. Passion involves lifelong learning, whether in the workplace, the classroom again, I know, too soon, right? Or life, or traveling the world. Continue your learning in your professional lives, in your political lives, in your personal lives, because finding passion is about finding purpose. And that's really vital in the world today. So much is going on that's going to affect your lives and the next generations. Those of you who know me know that my passion is my commitment to education, advocacy, to helping victims of domestic violence and the marginalized, and to staying politically and socially active. I grew up in a generation where John Kennedy told us, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." Those were powerful words, and they affected generations to come. Your generation also has a really powerful saying right now, and I believe it's relevant to finding your purpose in the world. I heard it just the other day: stay woke. Stay woke to the world around you, and then stay woke to recognize your part in making this a better world. The second suggestion I have for you is to find people who believe in you. From an early age, my grandfather believed in me, and I knew he believed in me, not just from the shine in his eyes when he looked at me, but by all the small things that he did. He used to give me dimes to put in my penny loafers. Yes, I'm that old. When I was 7, they invented the remote control garage door. My grandfather always let me push the button. I pushed it right onto the top of his car. He just laughed. I mean, I was mortified. It was a brand new car, and he looked at me and laughed. And he laughed and told the story for years to come. And, you know, they never let me live it down, quite honestly. He was a coal miner, and when I was about 13, he had put me in charge of writing contracts for his rental properties. When I used big words, he always loved it, and he would just laugh. I was so lucky to have him in my young life. When you find people who believe in you, stay connected. I remember in middle school, there was a librarian named Mrs. Sarah Criswell. We forged a beautiful relationship. I used to get out of study hall every day just so I could go talk to her. We both loved books. She saw something in me that I did not see myself. And so when I graduated from middle school and went to high school eventually, she also moved, and so we lost contact. And I lost track of her, but she planted that seed. Not too long ago, I reconnected with her after 40 years. I'm indebted to her for her belief in me. Here at OUL, I'm honored to be part of a faculty of scholars and staff who believe in one another. Dr. Candace Thomas Maddox, Amber Landis, Lori Locke, and all the people who are sitting over here. Emma called them the heart. I'm going to call them the gang, because I'm one of them. So the gang, we even selected division colors this year. We have 2 divisions, so now we have colors, so we're officially a gang. But the gang believes in me, and that's important in your professional lives, to find people who believe in you. They even let me come up here and talk today. So it's important to you to seek out those people. Find co-conspirators, and you have them probably sitting right beside you at graduation. People who believe in you and who you've worked together on a common goal, people you've worked in groups with, laughed together, cried together. and you helped each other, succeed. And it's exciting when you have someone who's a co-conspirator. Sometimes the people who believe in you will come in most unlikely ways in the professional world. I had a professor named Dr. Lou Davidson Tilson. The first day of classes were so scary. I would go to her class and almost have a panic attack. She would give us these long syllabi, and it would have 20-page research papers, or developing entire training programs, or creating a whole college course with the lectures and everything. And I used to call her Attila the Hun to the other students. But one thing about her, she helped us with those assignments, and she taught us how to expect more of ourselves. And later she became my boss and one of the greatest mentors in my life. Because of her belief in me, I stand up here today. Be thankful for the people who push you in your careers. Those are the people who believe that you have the ability. But the greatest person that you need to believe in you is you. You are awesome. Your diploma is your new cape. You've been bestowed with superpowers in your fields. Harness your talents, your knowledge, and your passion. It's already within you. Believe in the things you have learned and treat yourself as the valuable person that you are. The third and final suggestion I have is to always find gratitude. I found this later in life, and I wasted a lot of time. Hanging in my dining room today, and it's a really large sign. It says there's always, always, always something to be grateful for. Well, it's grammatically incorrect, but I still love it. It's still in my dining room. So I encourage you to have gratitude for the good and the bad. All lives have successes and failures. When I face adversity and deal with problems, I have a chance to improve. There's that old story about the Chinese word for crisis that's written with two characters, one for danger and one for opportunity. So be grateful that your failures bring you to opportunities to grow. It's sometimes called having an attitude of gratitude around our house. I've learned to appreciate the small accomplishments in my daily life. When I practice gratitude, I see the many gifts and miracles that happen. William Shakespeare even said, "Nothing is either good or bad, it's thinking that makes it so." So you can also show your gratitude to others by believing in them. Use your superpowers to help and mentor other people. Be fierce advocates for them in your journey ahead. You can make a lasting impression on the world. I encourage you to spend this time of celebration showing gratitude to the people who helped support you and who helped you to this place, and be ever grateful to them. In conclusion, you have worked hard, you have studied much, you have directed your passion, and you have people who believe in you. This is a most auspicious occasion. I encourage you to embrace this moment. Savor your accomplishments and take a little time to reflect on the journey that got you here. Breathe in the sweet success that is right now. The gang and I are going to miss you. Congratulations to you and your family. A salute to the superhero class of 2018.
Thank you, Dr. Kaler. Each year, Lancaster students who are members of the National Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa, conduct a rigorous selection process to recognize a faculty member for excellence in teaching and the promotion of learning both inside and outside the classroom. The Student Selection Committee solicits nominations, gathers supporting materials, and may visit classrooms as they make their choice. Our audience should know that the winner is always a closely guarded secret until the presentation is made. Dr. Candace Thomas-Maddox, professor and advisor to our Phi Theta Kappa chapter, will announce the results.
Teaching excellence is a hallmark of a great university, and Ohio University Lancaster is home to some truly outstanding professors. Our faculty devote countless hours to creating learning experiences that not only engage students, but they also go the extra mile to mentor students as they strive to identify and to achieve their goals. Each year, the Beta Beta Theta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honorary at Ohio University Lancaster solicits nominations from students to recognize those professors who have gone above and beyond in their teaching. This year, we received nominations for 5 truly outstanding faculty members who I am so proud to call my colleagues. Once nominees were submitted, PTK members reviewed the nomination packets, a recipient was selected, and his or her identity has been kept a closely guarded secret until this evening's announcement. This year's Professor of the Year has demonstrated a true devotion to ensuring student success. He or she has been described by the students as one who devotes countless hours to creating engaging activities to truly make learning fun. She or he is known for providing students with a plethora of resources to ensure their academic success, and is also one who holds extremely high expectations and pushes students to realize their full potential. Some of just a few of the hallmarks of this professor's commitment to his or her students include the following. She or he is committed to bringing learning to life by designing countless hands-on learning opportunities and activities that engage students in almost every class each semester. He or she is devoted to sharing information about her or his field of study with the larger community outside of Ohio University Lancaster. They work with local elementary schools and assist in fundraising and planning for conferences and activities to spark enthusiasm for their field of study. This year's recipient recognizes the importance of providing students with the resources that are absolutely essential to academic success. He or she has developed a variety of support resources for students here at Ohio University Lancaster, including the assignment of a student's success coach and peer tutors in classes, coordinating and hosting 4 to 8 hours of additional instructional assistance with their students on a weekly basis, hosting a weekly study hour for students to drop in and ask questions, offering virtual study tools and resources to provide supplemental instruction online so that students can access these resources when they're at home and studying on their own, creating academic success plans for those students who are at risk to assist them in identifying specific obstacles or barriers to learning, and then creating a learning community for students in the discipline pursuing the instructor's major field of study. Our recipient goes beyond the traditional lecture format in the classroom and has been described by students as being incredibly innovative in the classroom. Examples of her efforts include the introduction of human cadavers to the Ohio University Lancaster campus for science classes. And it's important to note that this is unique for undergraduates to have this level of exposure to human cadavers. Observing the effects of chemicals such as nicotine, caffeine, and others on frog heart functions. Guided dissections of pig hearts, which is an activity she also shares with girls at our Women in Technology and Science event. Conducting experiments to learn about the cleanliness of store-bought foods and bacterial levels in various water sources. Observing the effect of insulin shock on goldfish. And then finally, hosting academic journal talks to help students understand the latest research that is being published in scholarly journals. And this list goes on and on. I am so pleased to announce and present the 2018 OUL Professor of the Year Award to Dr. Jacqueline Hill Tudor. Unfortunately, Dr. Tudor could not make it this evening. She is at home. Her son is under the weather, but please join me in congratulating Dr. Jackie Hill Tudor.
It is my honor to introduce Dr. Bill Willen, Executive Dean for Regional Higher Education, who has oversight of all 5 Ohio University regional campuses, who will speak regarding the RHE Outstanding Professor of the Year. Please welcome Dr. Willen.
First, let me add my congratulations to the graduates. Well done. It is my pleasure to name our current Regional Higher Education Outstanding Professor. Every year, each campus, each of the 5 campuses, nominates a professor for this award. And a committee composed of a member from each campus gets together, looks at the faculty members' research, teaching, and service, and decides who is the best among the best. Now, we've had 2 winners who are with us tonight previously at Lancaster. That would be Dr. Candace Thomas Maddox and Dr. Patrick Bunhall. Would you stand and be recognized? And it is my pleasure to recognize this year's RHE Outstanding Professor, Patrick Drum. Patrick was selected. The committee said that he had a strong commitment to research. He has many publications and presentations. He is a faculty leader both in Lancaster and on the regional campuses. I know he has chaired our faculty development committee over the years. I think we started it together many years ago. Many years. And he has, of course, supported student learning and engagement, as you will testify, I'm sure, both inside and outside of the classroom. So I would love to present this certificate to Professor Patrick Drum.
Thank you, Bill. Needless to say, I'm very grateful to get this award. It's a beautiful thing to have your name called and to step up and be recognized for an accomplishment. Which brings me to you. I commend you on achieving this important milestone in your lives. Your hard work and perseverance have finally paid off. As educated people, the memories you acquire in the years ahead will have a depth and richness because of your time here. You'll be able to look back on them and say to yourselves, wow, that was really cool. The one thing I wish I could tell you is how to know that you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. But I'm sure those days are ahead of you at this moment. Thank you. We have taken some time to recognize faculty. Now let's turn our thoughts to students who have achieved honors. Will those students achieving cum laude honors with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.749, signified by the bronze cords, please stand at your seats. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you. Let me see you. Will those students achieving magna cum laude honors with a GPA of 3.75 to 3.899, signified by the silver cords, please stand at your seats. Excellent work. Excellent. Thank you. Will those students achieving summa cum laude, highest honors with a GPA of 3.9 to 4.0, signified by the gold cords, please stand at your seats. Outstanding work. It's outstanding. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to recognize all of our military and veteran students for their past, present, and upcoming service to our country. Would these graduates please rise? Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Dean, it is my honor to present those students who will receive the associate's degree. While we enjoy a selection played by the Assembly Brass Quartet, would those graduates please come forward? Alexis Speakman, Associate in Applied Science, Law Enforcement Technology. Emily Snyder, Associate in Applied Business, Business Management Technology. Morgan Murphy, Associate in Applied Science, Law Enforcement Technology. Caitlin Leslie, Associate in Applied Business, Business Management Technology. Erin Brentlinger, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assisting Technology. Laura Buskirk, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assisting Technology. Erica Kinzer, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assisting Technology. Megan Sharon, Associate in Arts. Brian Thurston, Associate in Applied Science, Human Services Technology. Nathan Horn, Associate in Applied Business, Accounting Technology. Allison Figgins, Associate in Applied Science, Human Service Technology. Ashley Marsh, Associate in Applied Science, Human Services Technology. Tasha Stout, Associate in Applied Science, Human Services Technology. Travis McCarthy, Associate in Applied Science, Law Enforcement Technology. Jordan Cavo, Associate in Arts. Amanda Burrow, Associate in Applied Business, Accounting Technology. Caitlin Callahan, Associate in Science. Brandon Warner, Associate in Applied Business Accounting Technology. Kevin Bobbitt Jr., Associate in Applied Business Accounting Technology. Eric Pistoli, Associates of Arts in Business Accounting Technology. Let's give one more round of applause for our associates. Dean Smith, we honor those graduates receiving their bachelor's degrees. Would all graduates receiving their bachelor's degrees please come forward? Chaz Neal Sr., Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Jeffrey Williams, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management and Associate in Applied Business Accounting Technology. Jordan Wilson Brake, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Tyler Michael Hamill, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Jared T. Stevens, Associate in Applied Business Management Technology. See your last one? No. Taylor Macklem, Bachelor of Science in Education. Douglas Daniel, Bachelor of Science in Education. Rachel King, Bachelor of Science in Education. Rachel Spence, Bachelor of Science in Education. Jeanette Doobie, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Shauna Munyon, Bachelor of Science in Education. Sharice C. Riston, Bachelor of Science in Education. Stephen Howard, Bachelor of Science in Education. Kaylee Hively, Bachelor of Social Work. Todd Aubrey, Bachelor of Specialized Studies. Emily Snyder, Bachelor of Science in Education. Vashti Williams, Bachelor of Science in Education. Allison Blevins, Bachelor of Science in Education. Madison Shook, Bachelor of Science in Education. Jessica Ann Hinkle, Bachelor of Science in Education. Macy Solly, Bachelor of Science in Education. Tiffany Nicole Templin, Bachelor of Science in Education. Miranda Francis Sikorsky, Bachelor of Science in Education. Brianna Kyle, Bachelor of Science in Education. Caitlin Spires, Bachelor of Criminal Justice. Jessica Carroll, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Nicole Kramer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alexandra Flowers, Bachelor of Social Work. Yes? Michelle Renee Shriver, Bachelor of Social Work. Mackenzie Tyler, Bachelor of Arts. Aaron Clark, Bachelor of Social Work. Miranda Taylor, Bachelor of Social Work. Susanna Rao, Bachelor of Social Work. Victoria Jewell, Bachelor of Social Work. Taylor Bernard, Bachelor of Social Work. Timothy Smith, Bachelor of Arts. Austin Thomas Cox, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Tanya Daniels, Bachelor of Social Work. Rebecca Newman, Bachelor of Social Work. Amanda Marie Kennedy, Bachelor of Social Work. Jacqueline Marie Elk, Bachelor of Specialized Studies. Ashley Doss, Bachelor of Specialized Studies. Kyle Irwin, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Kayla Snyder, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Holly Wilson, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management. Austin Lines, Bachelor of Science in Applied Management, Associate in Arts. Jordan Barr, Bachelor of Science in Health. Austin Cox, Bachelor of Science in Health. Caitlin Hamilton, Bachelor of Science in Health. Natalie Edwards, Bachelor of Science in Health. Demi Moore, Bachelor of Science in Health. Jody Poling, Bachelor of Science in Health. Shannon Freer, Bachelor of Science in Health. Mariah Carson, Bachelor of Science in Health. Cassandra Doherty, Bachelor of Science in Education. Lindsay Smith, Bachelor of Social Work. Rachel Marshall, Bachelor of Social Work. Mackenzie Call, Bachelor of Social Work. Heather Currents, Bachelor of Social Work. Casey Lawson, Bachelor of Social Work. Taylor Brooke Tom, Bachelor of Specialized Studies. Mackenzie Kayla Myers, Bachelor of Specialized Studies, Associate in Applied Science, Pre-Specialized Studies. Megan Klopp, Bachelor of Arts in Human Biology. Alexandra Violet Tippett, Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences. Carly Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Heather Anderson, Bachelor of Specialized Studies. Lindsay Alexander, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Cody Hodge, Bachelor of Criminal Justice. Abigail Ternaski, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Morgan Kirkbride, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Jessica Crail, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Michelle Seymour, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Judith Ann Kraft, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Julie Welsh, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Michaela Marie Strode, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Connor Miller, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Kimberly Deal, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Antonina Bright, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Shay McGuire, Bachelor of Science in Communication. Samantha Stebleton, Bachelor of Arts. Willis Fugate, Bachelor of Arts. Cassie Grimes, Bachelor of Science in Communication, Associate in Applied Science, Equine Studies. Adama Diallo, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. You gotta shake my hand.
There you go.
Emma Caldwell, Bachelor of Science in Communication, Associate in Applied Science, Deaf Studies and Interpreting. Dean Smith, we honor the graduates receiving their graduate degrees. Would those graduates please come forward? Jessica Robin Cole, Master of Arts. Khadija Jones, Master of Arts. The tradition of hooding students earning doctorates dates back to the Middle Ages. Scholars arising largely from clerical traditions, hence the robes, would have hoods added as a uniform, indicating their discipline or skill. This tradition continues today as doctoral candidates are hooded by those who guided their achievement. Today, Christine Shear-Wolf earns a doctorate of philosophy in education. She's escorted by Dr. Candace Thomas Maddox, who will join Dean James Smith in the hooding ceremony. Congratulations, Dr. Wolf.
Congratulations, Dr. Wolf. We have reached that point in the ceremony that the students have been waiting for. I'd like to ask our candidates for graduation to please stand. Candidates, please move your tassels from right to left, signifying that you have completed your course of study. Congratulations to all of you. Graduates, I'm going to ask that you remain standing and please offer your family and friends your applause in gratitude for their support. Please be seated. Now I'd like to ask the faculty to please stand. Please join me in thanking OUL's fine and distinguished faculty. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. I would like to express our thanks to Mayor David Scheffler for the invocation and benediction, to our interpreters, Becky Brooks and Lorraine Rogers, to the staff of our physical plant, to Kathy Holt, my executive assistant, to Joshua Moore, the enrollment manager, the assembly brass, our brass quartet, and all staff members and student assistants in OU shirts that have made tonight's ceremony possible. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you, everyone. You are cordially invited to meet your graduate at a reception on our north patio, if it's not raining, or inside the north lobby. And now I request that the graduates, faculty, staff, and audience please stand for the playing of the Ohio University alma mater and benediction, and remain standing for the academic recessional. And now our alma mater. And now Mayor Scheffler will provide our benediction.
For the graduates, may our Creator's blessing follow you as you find new journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May His gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect His love and truth, and may hope be the light within that you carry into each new day. Amen.